It's been a whole ass year.
Hello, everybody. It's been a year.
It's
It's
been a
been a year. It's been a
year.
year.
It's been a year
Quite
since
a
the Banana
silly.
Cast.
Shut up. It's been quite a silly year. I'm sorry, Caleb, for telling you shut up. So you may wonder
Josh actually
where
died
is.
of stage 4 terminal cancer.
Yep, stage four terminal, but not. He
It's
died of
not
stage
permanent.
four
It's not a
terminal.
permanent death. We're actually.
Terminal oxygen cancer. The air around him was cancerous, and he did 12 backflips into the Alaskan Ocean. So
It's not
he's
permanent though
gone
because if I
for
do a
now.
si-
For now.
if I fart loud enough, he comes back to life.
Yeah. So hopefully next time, very soon, we'll have him back. But
Anyways, we have a
in his
guest.
stead, yes, in his stead, we have unexpected, like he joined as we were recording, unexpected but very welcome special guest, Difter. Everybody give him a round of applause. Hello, Difter.
Hello. I am very sorry to hear of your previous friend's death. Uh,
Yes.
Sleep is
it,
for the
it
weak,
was
pal.
very tragic when we found him with multiple dents in his forehead and a banana peel by his legs. That was very tragic.
Truly.
Truly. What a way to go for the banana cast.
What
Slipping on a
a.
banana peel. Except,
Anyways,
Difter, that's contradictory. Oh, wait, what did you say, Caleb?
I don't know. I was trying to just pull a conversation topic out of the air.
Conversation topic. What about pizza, huh? You've
Speaking
been
of
enjoying
pizza,
pizza?
speaking of pizza, in the past year, I picked up a job and I'm quitting. Today it is Wednesday night, I suppose, but it's also Tuesday night in a way. It's May 3rd as we're recording this, but it's also the night of May 2nd. You know how it works, midnight. It's weird. I'm quitting my job on Thursday,
Congratulations.
and I'm working somewhere where I'm going to get much better money.
That's, gotta get that back up.
Congration.
Um, so, there's been a lot happening, since the last time, we made an episode. I haven't really done much. Caleb here's, of course, as he stated, has got a job. Um, he also bought a maid dress. Difter
We're not
here,
talking about
well,
that.
he's hasn't really ever been involved, so there's nothing really new to say about him.
Difter, what's happening in your life? Let's talk about that.
What's happening in your life, Difter?
Uh, some of my friends convinced me to buy this game called Rainbow Six Siege,
Ooh,
and
Hmm.
that's rough.
it's fun, but I also absolutely fucking hate it, and I want to rip out my hair every time I play it.
So understandable.
I actually recall 1v1ing you in Siege,
Yeah.
Well, how did that go?
and you had it was match point. I had 0. You had 5, I think. And then as soon as it hit match point, I clutched up and won every single round until I won the game.
Remember that
I was
time you got me
lacking.
with an Ayana? You ran in the room I was
That
in. I
was
thought that was you. I shot the shit out of you, only to find out it was a hologram.
Yeah, what's funny is that was a complete accident. Like I didn't mean to choose Ayana, but it was too late. So by the time I loaded, I was like, well, shit, I'm probably gonna lose this. Then remembered, boom, fucking go in there. Bap 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 bap. Yes, sir. Y'all ever seen that video of XX Syntax? Not XX Syntax, that's my bad. Takeshi 69, and he's talking about like he's talking about like if some dude ever runs up on me, comes behind me on the stairwell, hang, 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 hang. Fucking, he's on this podcast and he's describing a gun noise. He just goes, hang, 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 hang. And motherfucker on the
I
other
have
end is
no
like,
clue what you're talking about.
never heard a gun like that. Dude, look it up right now.
No,
XX,
after the
fuck,
podcast.
right now. No, no, do it right now.
After the podcast.
Takeshi 69 gun sound.
You can't make me after the podcast.
No, I'm gonna make you do it.
I'll put.
Dude, play it right now.
I'm not gonna do
It's
that.
so funny. The dude got jumped in a fucking uh in a Florida gym bathroom, which is I guess justified. I don't know much about the case that he was involved with, but I do know that he snitched on everyone. So I mean, he kind of got what was coming.
I'm planning on watching Evangelion soon.
Really?
Yep.
I fucking love that show. Are you gonna watch the original series and the end of Evangelion?
Probably.
Okay, good. You don't have to watch the rebuilds or Death True 2, but do watch the end of Evangelion. I need to rewatch it and watch it with Death True 2 and the rebuilds and stuff, but I've been taking so long to actually do that. I really like put off things a lot. Like even when I have nothing to do, it's like my brain's like, well, you can't focus on that right now. Like I have to wait for the perfect time. Like I'm actually trying to start a second Amori playthrough because it's my favorite game. And so I've been trying to start a second playthrough of it. Same thing with Evangelion. I've been trying to watch it a second time. I just can't. I just can't find the time or I just can't like get into the perfect spot where I can just, focus all my energy on that.
I personally have never really gotten into anime. The closest thing to anime I've ever watched was fucking Avatar: The Last Airbender.
I haven't seen Avatar. I know it's good. I just haven't seen it. Like I hear it's like super super good even for
You've never
adults.
seen The Last Airbender?
No, my
You're
little
missing
brother
out, my
likes it,
friend.
but I haven't. I know. I want to watch it. I don't. But yeah, Difter. I don't really like anime either. Like only anime I do like is well Evangelion, just because of like it's so good. Like it's my favorite piece of media. Like shows, games, books, music. It's my favorite piece of media of all time. It's just so good. Like the only other anime I like other than that is JoJo's from time to time. Like I watch that sometimes. But a Cowboy Bebop was another really good series.
You should
Like those two are like,
watch Black Lagoon.
what is that?
It's another old like '90s anime. It's so it's the plot is kind of like two sisters in a way, really cool girls, and
Uh-huh.
they're like in war and shit. Not with each other, but like it's like actual like war. It's cool. I think you should watch it.
Possibly. One I do want to watch is that I really want to watch is what the fuck do you call it? I'm trying to remember. It's the fucking time machine one. Steins Gate. That's what I want to.
Oh,
It
I've
was a
heard a lot
visual
about Steins
novel.
Gate.
It was a visual novel and it got turned into a anime, I think. I don't feel like playing visual novels because I don't like visual novels at all. Like I don't get the appeal. Like
I didn't
you're
like
reading a book with
that's
extra
why I didn't
steps.
like Danganronpa.
At least Danganronpa has like some form of gameplay other than just clicking, you know?
Hmm.
Like that's why I like Phoenix Wright, even though Phoenix Wright I guess would fall under that.
Well, I
But
like
Phoenix
Phoenix
Wright is
Wright
like
as well.
yeah, Phoenix Wright is really fun for some reason. Like I don't like visual novels. I don't know if Phoenix Wright falls under that genre, but it's such a good game. Like especially going into debate classes and stuff, all I could think of when in debate class was like Phoenix Wright. Like I would start like debating and then Phoenix Wright music would play in my head. Like I love Phoenix Wright.
I've
Would you
been
ever yell out objection whenever anyone says something?
Yes. Yes, I would. Well, no. Would I if given the chance? Yes.
I've been
It's such a
reading
fun thing to say.
I've been rereading Berserk.
Really? Rereading it? You already read it?
Yep.
Shit, I'm reading it. I have the deluxe books because I don't want to have to buy every little manga, so I've just been buying the deluxe books.
The
I
volumes.
have four, yeah, I have four deluxe volumes, but I'm only on three. I read one, read two, and then I've kind of been lacking on reading it. Like I haven't been reading it.
So you're in the Black Swordsman's art?
I'm in the Band of the Hawk arc, Golden Age.
Oh, okay. I see. I see.
Yeah, yeah, I already know what's gonna happen in the next volume.
Oh, no, brother.
I'm not ready for it. I'm ready for it. Like, man, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough, but like, it's still like it's guts we're talking about. He's still gonna push through it. I think anime and like manga I'm never really a big fan because I really don't
So
like
I think it's that you don't like shonen. I think you like seinen though.
what?
Oh, okay. So you don't know about the 4 different manga types.
No, I don't.
Okay,
Can you
so
educate me?
there's shonen, there's
Mm-hmm.
shoujo, there's seinen, and there's josei.
Okay.
Shonen
So
is
what are the
manga
differences?
targeted at tween and teen boys, so like Dragon Ball, One Piece, Naruto. Shoujo is that except for girls, so that's like the dating that's like dating ones,
Okay.
like slice of life. Josei is manga targeted at adult women, so it's pretty much shoujo, but with so no, Josei is like the shoujo, except just more mature. And seinen is like the really dark shit, like Berserk, Vinland Saga, Vagabond. I think
Evangelion.
Evangelion falls under it. Probably. Let me check.
I would imagine.
It is. It falls under both.
Huh. So Evangelion is like I really like that. Yeah, I've just never really found an appeal in much. I guess I should check out more of those in that genre you're talking about. I do remember this hearing about this one that was it was about this pop idol or whatever. It was this fucking weird one.
Pop
I
Idol.
can't remember the name, but it was like a dark one.
That might have been the
I think
one
that
that just now got animated.
yeah, that one. I can't remember the name, but I know what it's about, and it's too weird to describe it. But I really
Uh,
like
what's it called? Oshinoko. Oshinoko
yeah,
Idol.
that's the one. The thing about like dark media and dark like movies and like shows and stuff is they're really like you want to watch them, but after you do, you feel so drained. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like I want to get into more of them, but afterwards I just feel so drained. Like after Evangelion, I had to take a break from watching anything
dude.
for a while.
After Akame got killed and Death Note, I was Okay, no, I was drained after like a specific episode in Death Note.
Death Note didn't really get to me. That was actually the anime that I so my friend wanted me to watch Naruto, and that was my first
I don't think
exposure to
Naruto
anime.
is a good first anime.
Yeah. So you can already guess my least favorite thing about anime that and ever since I first watched that episode, my least favorite thing about anime was well, fan service. I'll say that.
Really?
The you know, you know, big booba. So
I don't
always that was always
mind
kind of
fan
my least
service.
favorite thing about anime because it makes me uncomfortable when I watch it. Um I want to be able to watch something without having to feel like I'm doing something I shouldn't by watching it. So, in Naruto's first episode, he fucking transforms into a woman and shit,
Yep.
and it was in the ladies' restroom, and it was really weird, and I was like, this is strange. Why is he like using a fucking magic ability to transform into a woman with huge breasts?
Right.
So I hated it. After that, I completely wrote off anime. And then I ended up watching Death Note, and oh boy, I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, Death Note's fantastic.
Yeah, Death Note was really, really good. And so after watching Death Note, I ended up getting into JoJo's, and those were the only two animes I'd watched. And I wanted to watch more, but then I ended up falling out of it again, finding a distaste for it. And then I watched Cowboy Bebop and Evangelion, like kind of back to back-ish.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, those are my favorites. They're so good. Cowboy Bebop, while it does have that bit of fan service with Faye Valentine, I don't think it's as egregious, I guess. Like she feels actually like a character, and I do really like her character. Like she has an entire episode and shit dedicated to her backstory. It's really great. I really like Faye Valentine. So, um, I also like, you know, Spike and Jet Black. They're really good characters. And Evangelion takes those good characters and just makes them even better. I loved watching Evangelion, the end of Evangelion, because it is like primarily psychological. And Caleb, I'll tell you, the final episode of Evangelion is one of the fucking most psychedelic, insane things you'll ever see. Just a warning.
Awesome. I see. Um,
You will love it.
so upon what you're saying earlier about you really enjoying the Cowboy Bebop and everything, so I think you'd enjoy Akame ga Kill. It does have its fan service bits, but that's just because it was an anime made after like 2005. It has it.
The thing about it is, the fan service is what like really, really kills it for me. Like that's the biggest thing for me. Like that's what turns me off of like most anime ever is the fan service. Like I don't think I'll be able to watch it in complete honesty. Would I like to?
That's fair. That's
Yes,
fair.
but I don't think I can. Like Steins Gate, from what I remember, it doesn't have any fan service or really any.
Okay,
So,
what I'm understanding from this, you're just more of a manga guy as a whole.
eh, no, well, not it's not that because manga also has some fan servicey bits. That's
It's just
like,
not as much,
well,
like by a long shot.
yeah, yeah, like when Kafka is like nude in Berserk, it doesn't feel egregious, I guess. Because I don't have to look at that. Like the camera isn't focused on her. There's other parts of the page I can look at. You know,
Yeah,
it's not
absolutely.
focused on Casca, I guess. So I guess you're kind of right on that. However, there's something special about watching it.
I
Like
think.
I want to buy all the Evangelion manga because I do want to read it. I also want to keep it on my shelf because it's my favorite thing ever. So I want to have something physical of it. And I also buy the DVD if they do have DVDs for the anime.
Mhm.
But it's there's just something special that you cannot replicate while reading it, like watching it, like actually watching it.
Yeah, I
You know
get
what I
that.
mean?
Yeah.
Difter, you've been silent. Do you have any opinions? Anything to add?
I do not watch anime
Yeah, I
or
saw that
read
coming.
manga of any sort.
I saw
I
that
have
coming.
nothing to add.
I still don't, and I might start watching anime.
You should watch Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, Reagan.
I should watch Fullmetal Alchemist. I should watch Attack on Titan. I should
Oh,
watch.
dude, you should absolutely watch Attack on Titan. Oh,
I
dude. Okay,
really.
I remember when we started watching Attack on Titan, then we stopped
Yes.
because of old you. Oh,
Yes, I know. I know. But I also want to
that's when Josh
watch.
still watched anime.
Let me think. I want to watch. Yeah, that one. Ow, the fucking idol one. Oshinoko.
Yeah,
I really want to watch that
I
one
kind of want to watch
because
that one too.
from what I've seen, you want to watch it with me?
Absolutely.
All right, that's cool.
On
Let's
on
go.
my condition, you gotta watch Attack on Titan with me though.
On your condition, I have to what?
Watch Attack on Titan as well.
Dude,
You
that's
know what
like
we should do? We should all get in a voice call and all together watch whatever anime we want.
Hell yeah.
perhaps. Dude, my favorite anime movie is if I were to go with like a classic, I'd go with Akira, obviously. Akira is just
Hell yeah,
amazing.
dude.
I loved Akira.
Akira all the way.
However, my favorite is A Silent Voice.
Oh, dude, I know what I need to watch. I need to watch Initial D.
You know watch what?
Initial D.
True.
Dude, I
Oh,
had the Initial D car in GTA. The
yeah, I
exact car.
remember. But you know what I realized I forgot about when talking about anime?
Hmm.
My favorite one before Evangelion, Beastars. Love Beastars. I fucking love Beastars so much.
If I'm not
So good.
mistaken, the father of the author of Beastars made Baki. Oh, dude,
I
you should
think
watch
so.
Baki. There's no fan service in that.
Isn't Baki just like JoJo's without the stands and Hamon, like big muscly men doing like
Yeah.
poses? Dude,
That's
fuck
also
yeah.
what Kengan Ashura is.
I always make jokes about JoJo. That the reason I like JoJo was because at the very least they gave men big breasts as well, so it's balanced. But what's that one thing you mentioned just now?
Baki and Kengan Ashura.
What is that?
Kengan Ashura. Oh my
Ashura.
god, Kengan Ashura. How do I explain Kengan Ashura? Fantastic piece of media. Um, Here, let me read you the synopsis, I guess.
I do love me a synopsis. So
Uh,
while he pulls up that synopsis, Difter, you have anything to say?
Have y'all ever eaten pizza with ranch? Like
No,
cheese pizza and dipped it in ranch?
yeah.
I haven't.
You
I
should
haven't
try it. It's
actually.
actually really good.
I haven't had pizza in a very long time. I've
You're
actually been
missing out, man.
doing I've actually been doing much better when it comes to eating habits. Like I had pizza one night, and that was the night I had a bunch of pizza one night, and that was the night I was like, I can't do this anymore. And so I actually stopped eating pizza that
Okay.
day.
Okay. So,
On the topic. Oh,
I'll go ahead.
on the topic of food, what are some weird food combinations y'all have had?
Had and enjoyed, or just had?
Had, uh, you can put in some you've enjoyed, but to make this easier, we're gonna include just some you've had.
Mayo, peanut butter, banana cracker.
Tell us more.
My family on my mom's side would fucking love that shit. My grandpa would always be eating it. They loved that shit so much. I was disgusted by it. I never ate it.
Can you
Um,
describe what it tasted like?
I never ate it.
You never even tried it?
I actually
No.
have something that has that had banana and peanut butter in it too, and I actually enjoy it quite a bit. Peanut butter, banana, and crushed up Doritos.
How?
It's crushed up. I don't know. I just enjoy it. It's crunchy.
Apparently, apparently there is like a science behind things that like go well together.
At what point in the process did you decide to put banana into that mix?
Well,
Whenever I mix
you see,
food together of any
I
kind, I never think to add banana.
no. So, I mixed banana and peanut butter because that's really good, and I was like, I don't have jelly, and then I was looking around my house, right? Actually, no, I just never use jelly when I'm making peanut butter banana sandwiches. But I was like, when I do this with like normal sandwiches, I sometimes I put Doritos on them, and we have Doritos, so why not? I tried it and I enjoyed it.
Huh. I'd like to say, am I like one of the only people in the world that doesn't like how peanuts taste? I don't like peanuts. Like,
It depends if they're salted
like
or
whenever
not.
they're on a food, I always feel like peanuts are like clunkily thrown into a food. Like when it's peanut butter, I mean it's meant to mesh in there, but peanuts just feel clunky. Like if you eat like a
That's just any nut for
like I
me.
don't know, just something with peanuts in it, you'll always taste the peanuts. You're not gonna taste anything else. You're gonna taste peanut.
It's
I don't want any peanuts in my mouth.
it, it's because it's because it overpowers everything. Okay, so here's the synopsis. A
Yeah,
timid old
synopsis.
man is summoned by his chairman to become the manager of Tokita Oma, a highly skilled gladiator who only cares about fighting and winning the Kengan matches.
Is this the fucking old ass man with like the demon spirit?
No, that's wait maybe I don't know.
Okay, continue.
Uh, that's the simplest version of the synopsis. So, the Kengan
Huh.
matches. So it's like this one big thing tournament. You know, if okay. So the funny thing is, Seth. I tell you stories about Seth.
Yeah.
He said he'd happily be a guest on here one time, and dude, I think you two would love to talk to each other one time or one day. Because you're a Homestuck fan, aren't you, Reagan?
Yeah, okay. Funny, I gotta come out about my Homestuck fanship. I'm a Homestuck fan. I love Homestuck. Haven't read it.
That's so valid.
I know, I love it so much. I haven't read it. And I know I'm so strong about not having an opinion on something you haven't like read, watched, played, or whatever, listened to. But I fucking love Homestuck for some reason. There's the fandom around it, the characters in it. I love it. I love it, every bit of it. But I haven't read it. And I've actually been planning on I've actually seen a few videos on it. I've actually been planning on watching a few big videos about the series and also either watching someone read it or reading it myself. Because it
Uh,
is long.
I straight up just do not understand Homestuck.
Basically, bleep blurp, Ziegel snap, zip blunk,
As I
skronkle.
understand it, Homestuck is like a comic series you can find somewhere,
Yeah,
and it's a pretty big one too.
kind of. It's a webcomic. Oh yeah, speaking of shoot, what do I want to talk about first? I have two things I want to talk about, but I don't know which one first. Okay, this one will make more sense. Speaking of webcomics, have you guys seen the pilot for Lackadaisy?
no.
Really?
I've seen it in my recommended, but I haven't watched it.
Dude, watch it. So basically, it was a web comic, and it was animated. Like just recently, the animation actually came out. I think maybe like a month or two ago. But it's these cats, and they're in the Prohibition era, and they're in St. Louis, Missouri in the first episode. And they find so think of mobster cats. It's I'm not even gonna describe any more of it. It's great. Seriously. Think so to think the kind of style and quirkiness, think which is kind of a funny word, quirkiness. Think Hell of a Boss and Hazbin Hotel, but without the angst and the edge. Like think about that if it was good. Like
Interesting.
I really, really enjoyed Lackadaisy. I really think you guys would probably, even if you didn't enjoy it, you would appreciate the animation and stuff. Because the animation, oof, mwah, chef's kiss, stellar, stellar stuff. They worked for a long time on it.
What about the other thing you wanted to talk about?
So speaking of things that, well, take a long time to work on, I recently watched a stop motion animation movie. I watched Wes Anderson's Fantastic Mr. Fox because I'd
Oh,
always
dude.
heard
I've
good
heard really
shit.
good shit about that.
Dude, the good shit you heard is fucking right. It is such a good movie. I seriously enjoyed it from start to finish.
The thing
Like
is,
it was
I just can't get my head around stop motion. I mean, I think it's really cool in like short bursts. I don't like it when when it's like long.
really?
Yeah, it's just
Why
it
not?
just bothers me. Like with who's that one guy who makes those movies? The like Nightmare Before Christmas, Corpse Bride,
Tim Burton?
Tim Burton. Yeah, I don't like Tim Burton movies.
Really?
Yep.
That's kind of a hot take.
Yeah.
I think you should watch Fantastic Mr. Fox, or at least try to. If you have HBO Max, it's on there. Um, fantastic movie. I loved it. They got George Clooney to voice act as Mr. Fox. They got I can't remember her name. I can't remember the lady's name, but the wife is a pretty big name voice actor. They got Bill Murray to voice act as the Badger guy, and then they got the pianist guy, Adrian Brody, the guy from The Pianist. They got him to voice one of the characters as well. Wes Anderson himself actually voices the Weasel character, but it's this really, really like kind of cute animation. Like it's or animated movie. It is super good, and I just enjoyed the entire watch. You know, it was I liked Ash the most. He's my favorite character.
Interesting.
Um, him and Christopherson are awesome. Mr. Fox himself is a really cool character. I honestly think
A
he
fantastic
takes more of
character
a,
even.
huh?
A fantastic character even.
Yes, quite fantastic. Um, yeah, I don't really know what to say about it. It's good. I guess not having to say anything about a movie is good because it means you don't have like a like I read this one book and I had so much to say about it because I did not really like it at all. Well, it's not that I didn't like it, I just found it kind of boring at times, and also its whole ideals were like terrible. Book was Starship Troopers. Have you ever read Starship Troopers?
No.
Difter, have you?
Uh, no,
Okay.
but
So
I've heard about it a lot.
Starship Troopers is this book and it takes place in space obviously, but it's known mostly for its pro-authoritarian, pro-military ideals. So think of a book, but like every character's 2D, and it's meant to convey ideals and not to be a story. You know what I mean? Like it's meant to be a story about. It's meant to be it's meant to be ideals presented through the narrative of a story instead of being a story with ideals. I guess you could say. Like you could call a moral message of a story an ideal, but this story is just a front to present these ideals.
I'm
That
gonna
makes
be
sense.
completely honest with you. I never knew Starship Troopers was a book. I
Yeah,
only ever heard about the live action version of it.
a lot of people only know about the movie, which is kind of silly. Actually, the creator of the movie, if I remember correctly, director, I think, said he tried to read it, said this is bullshit. This is like fascist bullshit, and threw it out throughout the book and made the movie, which is, hey, fucking Chad ass move. I'm pretty sure the movie's supposed to look like a propaganda film that would be used in the world in the universe of the book, which is cool. I really like that.
Wants to make movie about book. Doesn't read book, makes movie anyway.
Makes movie probably better than book. I haven't seen it though, so I can't really have an opinion on the movie. Um, but for the book, I compared it to All Quiet on the Western Front because it's All Quiet on the Western Front if All Quiet on the Western Front was like ideal. Like if it was a utopian version, like instead of being like this dark, depressing depiction of war, it's supposed to be like celebrated and stuff. It's like all the happy moments of All Quiet on the Western Front without the reality of it.
I'm sorry to cut off your conversation, but we are pushing the 35-minute mark, and this was supposed to be a 10-minute episode.
Oh,
We gotta
So
make up
well,
for
with
the
with
one
one with
year we
one
missed.
final closing statement, I will
one
I
year
will I
we
will,
missed after you weren't there.
I will go around and ask everyone this question for one final closing statement. What is one epic rap battle of history you would love to see?
Ooh,
Reagan?
let me think about that. That's actually a tough one. Let me think.
See, I'm a big epic rap battles of history fan, and there's a fine line between what I think could happen and what I want to happen and what could happen, and I'm not sure, to be completely honest with you.
Sans Undertale, Nikola Tesla.
I'm sorry to say, but they don't repeat rap battles.
But they didn't do a Sans versus
No,
Tesla.
but Tesla was one.
I know Tesla was one, but hear me out. Tesla versus Sans because okay, both of them were kind of like in the background. They weren't really taken seriously until after it was already past their time. Then they were taken seriously. They were kind of overshadowed by something that was kind of took their place and was kind of acting like it was, they're the all important thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they're also super smart and stuff.
Difter, what about you?
Uh, you gotta give me another moment to think.
Sky does Minecraft versus Tobuscus.
Bro.
And
Um
then fucking Jin Bop comes in as like, you don't know who the real abuser is. Some shit like that. I don't know.
You know what I think would be a good one? The Mask versus Moon Knight.
The Mask versus Moon
Jim
Knight. That's
Carrey's
actually a
The
good one.
Mask.
The one that has like the green face paint.
Yeah, Jim Carrey's Mask.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's a good one, honestly. I would want to see that one.
Okay, okay. Here, let me raise you one better. Jim Carrey versus Robin Williams.
I think it would. I think that would be. I don't know. I think Jim Carrey should go up against someone with like with the same level of like expression, I guess. Not saying Robin Williams doesn't have expression, but Robin Williams is more like, when I think Robin Williams, I think more of a softer character, and when I think of Jim Carrey, I think Looney Tunes brought to life. And so I feel like it would be better for someone who can meet that level of energy. Honestly, I would say the guy that played Doc Brown, not Doc Brown, but the guy that played Doc Brown. Because every time I think of his acting, I think of like fucking nuts.
Oh my god, I figured it out.
Dude, I just realized Herman Munster versus Frankenstein versus Dr. Frankenstein.
I figured it out. I figured out what I want.
Little Mac versus Big Mac.
Ignore that. No. Hey, leave me
Who
alone.
won? You decide. Who's next?
Okay. Who would I want? I don't know. Maybe. Okay. Uh.
Maybe, and
Who's the
that's all the time we have, folks. Thank you for
Oh
tuning into
no.
this.
I know. Okay. Fuck. What's her name? What's her name from Spirited Away? The girl.
Chihiro,
Yeah.
I think.
Chihiro versus Frisk. Frisk Undertale.
Shit. I.
I think that's mine. Yeah.
How
That
would
could
that
work.
work?
Don't even worry about it.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm Chihiro from Spirited Away. Cause the Frisk's dead silent.
You get the point. All right. Thank you guys for coming to the final
Banana Cast.
the 1 year, not the final episode. What the hell am I talking to?
The Banana Cast
Thank you for
return,
watching. We will be
with,
getting a full return with Josh very soon.
Yes.
Very soon.
Next episode will be with Josh. This was just kind of a test run.
He doesn't know we're doing this still.
Oh God.
We'll see y'all in the next one. We love you.
Bye bye.
Goodbye, Banana Cast.